really hates me.
What doesn't really, really hate you?
My high school math teacher, because I kept quiet and always beat others in chess because I could.
Okay. Well, I did ask.
You did ask.
You got an answer.
That's weird. It did what it did last time I elected, just kind of flipped it into the same stream.
Very weird.
Now, if that's an actual
Strange.
feature on YouTube, that would be cool.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, by the way, Fire, what the heck are we streaming to? All you keep telling me is, we're gonna stream today!
Oh.
To, Oobte... No, it would be... Oobye... Oobte. Ooye... Oobte, yes. Yes, that's Pig Latin. Isn't that right, Irefay?
I'm gonna beat you over the head with your own kind.
You're going to beat a toaster with another toaster?
Yeah, why not?
That's a personal dream of mine, to beat someone to death with their own arm. Thank you, Charlie Murderer.
Well, if the
Charlie
zombie
Murder
apocalypse
was
happens, you have the chance to do that. Okay. So
Yeah, Charlie Murder was a old game back in Xbox 360 days for the Xbox Arcade, where it was basically a punk rock apocalypse, and you could literally use the rock zombies' arms as weapons.
That's awesome. There's the chest.
It is. It is.
No, that's the cobblestone. Are we making this other base out of wood or cobblestone?
Yes.
I figured. Toaster gets the best response. Yes. Multiple choice? Just yes.
Alright, Toaster. Over here.
I don't know why I have all these things. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Then I'll make you some diamond armor.
No. Oh, well, yeah, okay, I guess that's fine. Because, you know, I don't have a body, so the armor doesn't show up. Here's the other thing that confuses me. Why are these two not connected to... Oh, they are. The animation's just off.
Oh, you found one of the broke chests.
Where it's two chests, two separate small chests, but they open together.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna watch exactly what I just did and go, you moron.
Why? What did you do?
I may have accidentally made a pair of iron pants as well.
Hey.
I'm in the middle of the ocean because I can.
Doodly-doo.
Scoodly-doodly-doo?
Scoodly-boodly-doodly, foodly-woodly.
Why are you throwing your own stuff at me?
You were in the general vicinity. Toaster wheels, don't fail me now. Where is Tank's room?
Follow me. Let's see here.
There is no rooms. There's just this. Oh.
The rooms are floors. Tank gets this floor.
This floor? Okay, cool. Son of a taint. We're not in creative.
No, but we also have the wool and everything to make what you want. This will be Shiro's room. This is also the original
Why are there,
bedroom.
like 57 beds in Shiro's room.
Well, there's 4, and that's nowhere near the amount, because remember, we stole, like, 8 villages' beds.
2. We were terrible people.
We also stole...
I say were as in we stopped, which isn't true, but still.
We've done it in every other world. Toaster. Wool chest?
We've done it in every stream.
Wait, can I lead another player?
No.
I don't think so.
You can only pull a player by a fishing rod.
You're looking in the wrong chest for wool, you
I don't need wool. I've already found a bed.
But we have all this wool that you can make carpet with.
Yes, you. Like I said, I've already found a bed or 16.
Why are you taking every single bed?
Do you think I'm gonna let Leo and Athrun have the largest bed in their house? I don't think so.
They have a giant bed because they have a harem.
Yeah. Remember,
He's
kids,
still
if you
got
don't
one
know
up.
what a harem is, don't look it up.
Remember, Fire's watched way too much anime. What?
You say that like there's such a thing as too much anime.
I've ended up in a swamp somehow.
Somehow.
Oops, I ran into a lily pad.
The game is freaking out. Considering it, once again I pulled a dumb.
Someday cheese will bind you. I don't
Okay. I need to turn myself back to not console crafting, because I grew too used to using blah blah blah. I can grammar, I swears.
Like the craft thing.
Yeah, I actually like classic crafting though.
know.
Yeah, I've magically ended up in who knows where, Bill?
Whomst?
I don't even know where you went. I'm assuming you went to do the actual objective of the episode.
What was the objective of the episode? Nobody tells me these things.
We're gonna colonize another area.
No. Is colonize in air quotes there, or?
Sure.
As in, if someone's already living there, are we going to beat the living crap out of them and then take their land for our own?
Yeah, pretty much.
Much like the white men of yesteryear? I have to apologize if that came across as racist.
That is terrible.
That wasn't my
I mean-
entire intent.
Technically, you're
Not
not
your entire
wrong.
intent!
The sad thing is, he's not wrong.
The best thing is, I'm painted white, so I can make that reference. I'm a toaster, so,
I'm sorry, the way you worded that. The best thing is, I'm painted white.
I have a white coat. A white finishing. I don't know what you'd call it on a toaster, but still, despite the fact that I am one. And my mother is just sitting there staring at me like... Okay then.
Do we have another pair of shears somewhere?
No, Fire, we
like
don't
to.
have any. We're not going to go skydiving.
Wait, what does skydiving have to do with shears?
Oh, shears. I heard parachute. I'm like, what?
What? You parachute from shears.
Well, at first I thought you said pair of shoes, so I'm like, oh, I'll make a joke.
Pair of shoes make more sense as a pair.
Back, you purple bitch sheep.
Alright, Fire, grab a compass and pick a direction.
I'm currently cheering the sheath. The sheath? The sheep.
Cheese. I heard shearing the cheese. I'm like, alright, you do you. It's like when you fart, but it doesn't smell bad
Oh,
enough,
God, that's
you
a
consider
lot
cutting
of-
the cheese.
Guardians, oh god.
Oh, did you find an ocean temple?
Yes, and it just came out just in a horde.
We need conduits before we do that.
Cod?
Conduit.
Oh, conduits. Where do we get a conduit?
I think they're in treasure chests. I actually don't know. Or you can make
the
it.
material for them are in treasure.
Yeah, you can make it, but you need to go into an ocean temple in order to make it, because you need prismarine Marben barbs.
I'm sure you just mine the blocks and roll with things.
And sponges. We need lots and lots of sponges.
They're in the ocean
We got
temples.
ideas.
No joke. I learned this from watching Dan the Diamond Minecart. There's like 3 or 4 rooms in ocean temples of nothing but wet sponges.
We need dry sponges.
I know, but I think we can go to the Nether and dry them out. So, I'll teleport to Elect and then teleport Largo to us.
Oh god,
Okay.
please do not teleport to me. You'll end up in the middle of the ocean, dumbass.
I mean,
Do
you're
it.
near an ocean temple, so...
I'm not near it anymore. I found a sunken ship.
Oh,
I'll go
Do it.
back towards it.
while you do
I'm
that,
stuck. Stuck. I'm stuck.
I will trust the toaster. No going into creative. You can teleport. No.
Ah, excellent, excellent.
Because I'm going to head into the Nether for the sake of content.
I see. Can I fly now? No, that's
No,
unfortunate.
I did not give you that privilege. Also, guys,
Curses.
this is how we
Spoiled
managed to get
you.
everything so conveniently. Our ow, I'm on fire because I think I jumped right into fire.
Yep.
Stupid me. Ow. But, our nether portal literally is right... Well, that's a drop and a half. Let's not go that way. But we spawned inside of the, nether fortress, so...
Ah,
Convenience
I
at
remember
its
that now.
finest.
I see.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and cheese.
Why would the blind man have cheese?
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Why would the blind man have a hammer?
Ah.
Because I walked down and
How
got
are you
one.
gonna make a grilled? How are you gonna craft a grilled cheese sandwich without a hammer, Elect?
A sandwich maker?
I'm walking away now.
Well, what if the sandwich maker decides to misbehave? You gotta smack it with a hammer.
Ah!
Yeah, like that.
Ow!
And that would be the sound of the sandwich maker makes.
Hello, like a bajillion YouTube notifications at once.
Hello!
Ow! I got shot by blazes
I
and
must
then
be
attacked
part
by
Wabbit.
wither skeletons.
I must be part wabbit. I'm eating carrots. Oh, hey, look at that.
I'm a smart person. I went into the nether with... The bad thing is we have a fully functional farm, and I didn't go to the fully functional farm.
Fully functional Farmville.
You know, I've never played Farmville.
Neither have I. And the people on YouTube are probably all like, what?
Probably.
Oh, I'm blah 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 blah. La la la. La la la. Let's get some ice. Oh, that's... maybe that? Did that
Jumpy,
work?
jumpy,
No. How do
jumpy.
I... This is dumb. Oh well, whatever.
This may be a very bad idea.
How am I supposed to obtain this packed ice?
You suck! Packed ice, I think you need silk touch.
Uh...
I don't know. If you guys know how to get packed ice, I don't know, throw it in the
comments.
the chat.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it's called. Chat, not comments.
I mean, comments isn't wrong. Comments is the, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's silk touch.
I'm making an ice house. Unless you step in front of me.
Where are you?
Very close to the island, actually.
Is that the island over there? Oh, did you go to the new land without us?
No.
You turd.
I'm Scout.
Alright, let's actually take a look, because I do have flight enabled for me, because I am host.
You're terrible.
Yeah, that too. Is this another half village?
I don't know.
I wouldn't have seen that, actually, if I did not inadvertently enable flight. Largo, get out of your ice house.
Oh.
Follow me, I found another half village.
We shall claim it. In the name
no.
of Jeb. I don't know.
So wait, which direction actually is the house from here?
That way.
Oh, okay. I flew the wrong direction. I'm assuming it's that massive tree is just sitting over there.
Yes. Because I went over to climb a mountain. Oh my god, it's another half house.
It is. Sadly,
This is the village of halfas.
This
Half
is
a village,
such a
half
pathetic
house.
village. There.
Half man Stan won't need a full bed.
Just steals half the bed. I got his door.
Somehow. Ah, excellent. No, I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do this. Be free, sheep.
Oh. I just killed them.
You're terrible. Oh, I found another house.
Steal the
Surprise
house.
attack!
Steal the house itself.
Plunk.
Just steal the entire house.
Yep.
We won't be able to take the glass windows unless we have silk touch, but that's a terrible house. Fire, go into the house that I just jumped down onto.
This one?
This one. It's got a double wide door. Look how big it is inside.
That's such a. This guy deserves to get his house taken. Take it apart. The villagers just come back from a hard day at work in the mines or whatever they do. Just, hey Frank, what? Didn't your house used to be right there?
Didn't you used to have a bed and, doors? Ah, gosh darn raiders!
No,
Raiders,
just the
what,
one.
am I playing Fallout again?
The one villager who's witnessed it all. Just, guys, what? You know how we heard rumors of those guys who were stealing the village itself? Yeah? They are here.
And you didn't try to stop. Oh god!
You didn't try to stop them? I have arms that are attached to each other. What am I supposed to do? Headbutt them? Oh.
hey, wait a minute. Jim raises a valid point. If our arms are attached to each other, how are we mining and farming and shh? Don't question the seed.
I found a pair of pants that magically disappear.
Awesome.
Magical disappearing pants? That would be great for parties.
Oh, hey, that's now uploaded.
Oh, it's official. I am now just stuck in Norville.
Norville?
Orville, right?
Orville and Wilbur Root.
Well, I have marked the location of the underwater temple.
With?
And once all the Guardians dies, I'll take it over as our new base.
We'll just... Oh, you know what we should do? We should do the nether portal teleportation stuff.
Man, I don't want to do math.
Fair point. I don't either, but it'd still be cool. Alright, well, you tear apart this village. I'm gonna go back home and get more food.
Go drunk, you're home.
I wish I could go drunk.
Well, is it like going ghost, but a lot more terrible?
No, it's called if I eat once and for 5 hours, I just can't get drunk.
Eh.
Ah, son of a...
Potato.
So I made the important discovery that rum is good. I've also come to the stark realization that I am why all the rum is gone.
Ah, no, rum and cokes are awesome.
Oh, fire. Hugs, not drugs.
But rum and coke. Also, you say hugs, not drugs, and I just reach over calmly to a pack of gum, just do.
Yeah, so I work at a fast food place, and just as a joke, I bought a sign that says nugs, not drug. GM is general manager for all you unemployed people out there.
Ow, 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 berry bush, ow.
Back it up. Back it up.
You seen my berries?
Okay, I need to fly, because I actually don't know what direction I'm going to get back home. Ah, there it is.
I wanted to go home, and instead I went lost.
Woo! Terrible!
This is going to be great. We're going to disassemble a villager house and then reassemble it on our island. You live here now.
No, we're just going to reassemble it 30 feet to the left.
Wish you would have told me that before. I have 1.5 hearts. Eat more carrots.
You know
I
that
need buckets.
the plateau that's closer to where we would come onto the island, that's where we're going to reassemble the village and make our another base.
Why?
Why bother gathering resources when you can just steal a villager house? Minecraft, you're doing it right.
Couldn't climb up because there was a lantern in the way.
That was the wonkiest sneeze I've ever heard.
Oh, Largo. Scout camp stories. Did you ever actually take the fishing merit badge?
Yes, I did.
Did you have to skin a fish?
And they gave it to me out of pity.
What, did you not get a single fish?
No, I caught the back of my pants. So you know those fly fishing movies where the guy, or no, I had just seen the Goofy movie. And he does that ridiculous huge. I'm like, I'm gonna try that. And yeah, so I did, and I managed to hook the left leg on the bottom of my scout pants, and then pull, and I managed to trip myself with a fishing pole. I pulled. No, what it was I had my legs together because I believe I had to pee at the moment. But they're like, no, you're not allowed. You gotta try and cast first. So I cast, and the hook went through both of the pant legs. I love how wood actually floats in Minecraft. Both of the pant legs, and I went forward, and I tripped myself, and the scoutmasters are just looking at me on the floor with a hook in both of my pant legs, and they're just like, you know what? We're gonna give that to you for the effort.
Nice.
And it wasn't a fishing merit badge. It's like it had a fish on it, and it said, "At least I tried," or something like that.
Oh, you got one of the mock badges.
I got a mock badge. It's called that because everyone that sees you have it will start mocking you.
So, I never did the fishing merit badge, but I loved the archery. And I'm sitting there the one day.
Great.
And
No.
the archery instructor, I'm walking in. I have my SCA quiver with my personal bow, which is like, I don't know, a 10-pound wood longbow, and I love using it.
Holy.
And so I walk up, and he's like, "You can't shoot those arrows at our target. You'll shred them." Jake, the camp's director, rolls up with Fuzzy, the guy who
Fuzzy.
owns the land.
I love how these nicknames in Scout Camp, I just love the fucking nicknames.
Oh, mine was Squints. And
Which I
for
can
the
honestly
obvious
see.
reasons, but they roll up and they're like, "I'll just let him shoot his arrows." And he looks over like, "All right, you're making a mistake." And Jake knew I was gonna shred this target. So I walk up. My exact thought process is, I'm gonna utterly shred this thing.
Everyone knew it. They wanted to see it anyway.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. So I'm like, alright. Jake, what? Should I actually attempt to aim for the bullseye or just wing it? I don't know, wing it? Took the shot straight through the bullseye and into the, like, halfway through the next target into the bullseye. He's like, Squints, what? Did you actually aim? No.
That's alright.
The instructor who was like, "Oh, he's gonna break it," I just hear this sigh of defeatedness. I looked over and I'm like, "What? You shredded the target." I know.
I also
At
got a
the
bullseye target behind it.
That was my
point?
point. And he's like, "But what if?" And Jake looked over. He's like, "I don't really care if these targets get shredded. We're getting new ones next." Laughing though, just walked over, pulled out my arrow, just because I can stab the target with the arrow. But you know how you have to make an arrow?
Yes.
I made an SCA arrow. Like, full. Me and my dad made it. And they're like, "You can't shoot that arrow." Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, give me one logical reason that I can't shoot the arrow. And as he spoke, I turned and shot the arrow. Our favorite
Can't
bad
shoot
idea
that.
story, though.
Oh.
You know the gators.
Oh, do I ever.
The ranges were dead. Nobody was at archery. If there was like a few kids. But they were
No,
kind of being lazy to it. And Jake
Yeah.
rode up to me and my buddy Dustin. We're walking to the
Yes.
range. Dustin was on staff that year. This was actually the year that I got roped into being Order of the Arrow.
Oh, I remember that.
And Jake rides up and he's like, "Squints, what? I have a bet between me and some of the others. I need you to get in the back of the gator and get your bow ready."
Oh, God. Moving archery practice?
Yeah, which I had done it against moving targets, but I had never been moving. So for me, I was like, "Oh, okay, this shouldn't be too hard. It's just kind of the same as what I did
The
before."
opposite.
But I'm moving instead of the target.
And he radios, "Clear the range. Squints is coming for the bet shot."
Bet shot.
And everyone's all the way over by like shotgun range. Because they're like, "Alright, we actually don't know how well this will go." Dustin hops, he's like, "Dustin, you get in the passenger of the gator." So I'm in the back. Dustin's in the middle, or in the passenger next to Jake, and it's just like, I hear, "Are you sure you can make this?" I'm like, I have no clue. "This is an absolutely awful idea, Jake." He's like, "Yeah, but I bet with one of the big wigs." I'm like, "They're still here." "Yeah, no, they're avoiding you because they still don't believe that you can outshoot them, even though they've seen the papers and everything." Like, okay. And I nailed the target. And that was the bet, is if I could hit the target. Not hit anything like a bullseye or anything, just if I could hit it. Now's the bullseye. I'd walk up to the target, I'm like, that is the most dumb luck I've ever gotten.
Okay, speaking of dumb luck, I have several scout camp stories now. First, same basic thing. Now, you remember, like, the old animated Robin Hood where they were animals?
Yeah.
And he knocks, like, 3 arrows onto a bow, holds it sideways, and gets bullseye? I had the dumbest luck in scout camp, and you guys know me. You know that that's plausible. I did that, and same thing happened. 3 bullseyes, and the scoutmaster, or whoever was the archery leader, is just like, how the fuck? And I'm like, oh.
Oh no.
Thing is, yeah, so, same basic thing. The second thing is, what we did was, we had all the regular campouts, where, you know, no electronics, none of this, none of that, da-da-da. Well, we had one thing per year called what was just for short called the electronics campout, where we played video games and everything, but we did all the other stuff that you're not technically allowed to do there, like Nerf Wars and all this other stuff.
So you did kind of like what my troop was based off of, the country troop that don't care.
Yes, but then one year, turns out that I forget if it was 7 ranges or what the heck it was, what scout camp we went to, but the guy who ran the entire frickin' camp was, like, retiring or something. And so they were throwing a huge kind of, like, last hurrah thing for him, and one of the things we did was a Nerf war with all of the scout troops that were at that camp. And it was glorious. Yes, it was absolutely glorious, because they're like, alright, basic thing is don't get hurt, don't hurt anyone, use the Nerf weapons, da-da-da, other than that, we don't fucking care. And this was when I had gone Boy Scouts, like, so, you know. So they're like, and I was friends with one of the people, one of my friends or whatever was on staff, so he had access to the gators and whatnot. So what we had done was, and I think this was one of the years when Reach had, like, just came out. So what had happened, you know, the very first mission, Winter Contingency, where you're driving around Carter and George is sitting on the back with his turret.
Yeah.
Just unloading. We did something like that. We had the Nerf Mammoth, or whatever the heck the turret one was. And, just because, like, I had uncanny aim, I was the one with the turret on the back. We had, and this was one of the weird gators, where it not only did it have, like, a place where you could stand up in the back, it also had the seats. It basically looked like a passenger hog.
Oh, it was that type. I loved that type of gator. They were fun. Yeah,
so we literally Halo Marined the thing. We had the, so you know the climbing walls and everything where you got the helmets? We had that. We covered them with, like, army green duct tape and wrote, like, our names or our nicknames on there. We had the bandoliers of Nerf bullets and everything. I was going Rambo style with extra belt clips for the Mammoth. Across my chest, I had one wrapped around my waist and everything. And we basically were Halo Marining, where you give, like, the Marines Spartan lasers and rocket launchers and everything, and put them in a passenger seat in the passenger hog. My friend had an automatic, not quite turret, passenger seat. My friend on staff was the one driving because he kind of had to. I was standing in the back, braced against 2 other of my scout friends with turrets. And they all had, like, the other heavier, like, one of them had one of those, like, the very first Nerf rocket launcher thing.
I know which gun you're thinking about when you said chain clips. The Vulcan is the Nerf gun you're thinking of.
The Vulcan. It was the Vulcan I was using. And it was glorious. And so we're all going... And, you know, middle of the war, we had actually... there were teams. So there was red team and... Or no, because it was Boy Scouts, there was blue team and gold team. And, of course, we were gold team. So we had actually taken quite a few rolls of leftover gold duct tape and made these intricate, like, almost tribal patterns on the gator. And other stuff. Like, we actually reconstructed the Boy Scouts of America shield thing on the front of the gator with the gold duct tape, and this was just absolutely glorious. So we, all of the staff that was on our team, and he actually, my friend on the staff, handed out all the staff's walkie-talkies because they weren't using them that day, because they were having some sort of going-away dinner party or whatever for the leader of the camp. And we were all like, the kids can do what they want, so we all got together, like, we had elected leaders from each of the scout troops, which was usually whoever was the highest rank in that, and they're like, yeah, Nerf War, everyone's like, Nerf War. So we literally split the camp down the middle. Half of the troops were on blue, half were on gold. And so, you know, we had finally, we got a call from the walkie-talkie from one of our other squads that they had, Blue had ganged up on this last scout, this one scout troop of gold that had gotten separated, and they were taking heavy fire and everything, and I grabbed the remote, we got you, brace for incoming, what is your location? And they gave us GPS coordinates, because the other thing we had was, you know, Boy Scouts, we had the GPS stuff. So we punched it in. A little to the left, we had found, like, a part where the forest isn't quite as dense that we could drive the gator through, and it was literally, like, we blared the horn, Blue dived out of the way, and the gator comes crashing through the underbrush, lands on the thing, and pulls to a... kind of does the fishtail to a stop, so dust kicks us up, and Blue's like, what the hell? And while the dust was still clearing, all of a sudden you hear my Vulcan spin up, and they see the Nerf arrows, and we had tipped each of them with just a dab of the gold duct tape, so they know what team they are. And they're like, oh, we hear the leader of Blue, oh shit! And he dives behind a fallen tree, and just, the rest of them, you know, the gold that was pinned down was like, oh, reinforcements! And just, oh my god, it was glorious.
Do you remember the bigwigs, I guess leaders of the area that they just called bigwigs to screw with them?
Yes.
The first time I had ever met one, this was absolutely great. I'm sitting there, doing my thing, shooting archery. So many of my stories involve me shooting archery because I was always at the archery range.
Which I can get it. You found something you enjoyed and you did it. That was basically the same for me. Like, I would always claim a spot somewhere in our campground and hang the hammock I bought up first year. I bought first year there. Like, this is my space.
Our scoutmaster, Keith, his son Jared was learning to take over the troop. That way Keith could take over the Weeblos.
Yes.
And Jared's sitting there, he's watching me shoot, and these bigwigs walk up. And one of them, your boy over there is pretty good. Jared looks over, yeah, then, you know he's blind.
What?
These guys stop with this face of, what? The one looks over, nah, as I'm just nailing shot after shot, because I just decided, screw it, I'm just empty my quiver. I had like 30 arrows in my quiver. I was the only one at the range, nobody cared. And I was just, screw it, I'll empty my quiver. I'm just nailing shot after shot after shot, and the one guy's just, nah, there's no way he's blind. Jared looks over and finally turns away from me, and he's like, yeah, I even got the papers to show it to you. And at this point, I've half turned around, so I'm like, my left eye, the good eye, is facing toward it, looking. And this guy looks over, there's no way. And I look over and I'm like, Jared, what?
So,
are they having an issue? They don't believe you're blind. And I just release it and just sink another one. And finally, after like 5 or 6 minutes of Jared screwing with these guys, he goes, it's okay, he does this with another group. He let it go on for so long, and I'm like, I don't want to laugh. If I laugh, I'm going to screw up my shot.
Right.
It was absolutely... And Jared finally...
Oh my God.
When he played, I was like, yeah, he does this with another group. They just stop, and I hear silence for like 5 or 6 minutes. And he just steps up, and he's like, I finally get back from retrieving my arrows. This guy walks up, and he's like, kid, are you really blind? Hey, you know how most people can see that tree over there? Yeah, there's just a tree right next to the range. I can't see that tree properly. How do you know it's there? I've been at this camp for 2 years. I have this entire place memorized. But it was hilarious, too. And did you ever have to cross a down tree for, oh crap, what was it? Trailblazer.
Oh, that's clever.
For in your Trailblazer hikes, did you have to cross a down tree?
Yeah.
I refused to cross the down tree.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, old man, I think his name, if I remember right, his name was Bill. But he was an awesome Trailblazer guy, and he's like, okay, I'm going to take this side path that we have for Scoutmasters like me, because the tree was very clearly worn down. And he's like, but you guys have to either walk across the tree, or and he pointed down to the little marshy bit below, take that route. And it was a full, like, small divot.
Oops.
It was one of those, it would clearly suck if you fell. It's just one of the, if you fall, it would suck, but it wouldn't be too bad. And
Have a stick.
I'm looking over. I decided, you know what? I'm not taking either of these paths. Further down.
Why do you have so much shit?
Oh, because I stole a village.
Oh, I thought we were going to rebuild the village near the coast where we would swim over.
You disappeared.
Boys, bring that stuff back over. We're going to remake this village.
On our island. We will rebuild a village on our island, or we will conglomerate everything into a base.
You know what? Sure, we can, if somebody goes out dirt hunting, we'll rebuild the village on our island. We'll make an extension.
Dirt? Don't we have enough dirt already? Oh, that's sand. Hold on. I need a diamond shovel then.
Then make one.
I don't have enough inventory
diamonds.
space.
But,
Oh,
Why
okay.
was...
ow. It was absolutely glorious, because I'm looking over and there's this big old tree that you could basically butt slide across. Down, it was on the hill above us, and it fell over and was just sitting on the across the gap, and I'm like, I walked up behind Bill, behind everyone else, sat on that tree and just slid down. I made sure to be the last one to it, because I'm like, I spotted this and nobody else is going to take my idea. Bill's looking over when I'm doing, he's like, what are you doing, Squints? I'm taking an alternative route. But there is no, yes there is.
But there is no. Yes, there is.
And I just climb up, sit on this bigger tree that's nice and evened out where you actually could legitimately butt slide it. I think it was one of the ones they used to mark because all the bark was stripped off. So I just slid on down the tree. And I just hopped off at the end. I'm like, I told you there was another route. He's like, how did you notice that? My eyes may not work 100% of the way, but I can find stupid and obscure things when I don't want to do things the right way.
Magics.
And he's like, why does that sound like a line that you would tell a teacher? Because I have told a teacher that. I didn't want to do the work the way they told me to do it because it made absolutely no sense, so I did it my way.
Also, I didn't need the diamond shovel, but I made it anyway.
You'll probably need it. Just, like, kill an island, like, find another island, just kill it, and take all its dirt.
Fire, I've got 4 stacks of dirt, and then an additional 26.
That's not enough. We need a big plot off to the opposite side of the opposite side
Alright.
as the house.
Here, elect. You start building. You start increasing our island size. I'll get more dirt.
Right there.
Oh, and here's some sand just in case.
Right there. Let's see.
I still can't believe that one gourmet. I will never forget Tony's dead grass potatoes.
Ah, that was great. The other thing was, I believe every scout camp just calls the people bigwigs for the hell of it, just to mess with them. But one camp I went to, and I cannot remember the name of it at this point, the guy wholeheartedly embraced the term bigwigs, because what he had done was, he had worn, like, it wasn't an actual tuxedo and everything, but he had, like, the tuxedo t-shirt, the black cargo shorts, he had a bubble pipe, and he had constructed a top hat out of, like, an old, like, boonie hat that he had duct-taped cardboard to the top of, or whatever, in a circle. Like a cardboard tube. And he constantly
awesome.
talked in that posh British accent, like, "Pip pip cheerio, good day, gentlemen, and how is our archery practice going today?" And take a minute and a half pause just to blow bubbles out of the pipe. "Well, I'm off for a spot of tea and crumpets. Good day, gentlemen," and he'd keep going.
You know, one of the greatest perks to being one of the, like, only scouts to ever show up for your troop? You don't have to do the knots to get into the mess hall.
Oh, I know, right?
I was constantly just... Like, there were years, yeah, my whole troop had made it, but most of the time, like, Brian went to Florida for that week to spend time with his mom. Or not his...
Right.
Or somebody. It was some family member. I actually don't remember who. But, and then, like, the Nathan and Noah, the two Thomas boys, after they they went to band camp and things, so I'm like the only 192 boy there constantly after Nathan Cuiava had eagled out. And I looked over and I'm like, you know what? I have an idea. And I decided I'm going to set breakfast up the way I want. Because it would just be me, Keith, and a lot of the staff sat with us because I was a staff favorite scout. Because a lot of them, I think it was because I just did not stop even with my sight. Just, I made all the friends of the staff. So you know how you had to use a staff totem, and then when they saw it, they'd come over and sit at your table for that meal?
Yeah, you didn't have to.
I didn't have
People
to.
were just like, yeah, we'll sit with him. We'll sit with Squints today.
For anyone whose totem didn't get picked, they came over and sat with me.
Oh, cool.
And I had learned this, and it was kind of hilarious. My one therapist, who I'm actually with therapy, I want to go back to him, but his son was one of the staffers. So I'm sitting there, and I see this Yoda emblem. And I'm looking over, and I'm like, who's Yoda? So I just pick it up, and set it down, and I look over, and I see somebody who looks so much like my therapist.
Yeah.
Which end are we... Where are you at on the island, Elect?
Over by the bamboo forest.
Oh, okay. I meant the other side if you were gonna... I meant the other side we should have the village.
I was just told to extend the island. I was like, well, I'm gonna go over here because there's stuff already over here, but not a whole lot of land.
I mean, we could do it over here. Why not? But
I'm literally just doing this because someone threw dirt at me and told me I had...
Well, you know, it's obviously.
would you like the materials from me killing like the rest of that one village?
Shove that in a chest. I'm not getting my inventory stuck full again.
Okay.
The toaster, when I had random stuff that was just taking up one slot, so my inventory was just constantly full. And you start to like, I'm in a panic now.
I'll just make a double chest in the area, that way that'll be like our village making chest.
It's not making, it's our village relocation program chest.
Actually, fire it real quick. Hold
Yo.
on, link in here.
Are you tired of those annoying villagers? Move it!
This chest up here, the one I opened, that's the one I shoved all the stuff Laru threw at me earlier. From the destroyed through the village parts, so
One with all the wooden stairs.
Not only am I gathering dirt, I'm on a mountain. I'm stealing a mountain, so I'm going to make an army of snow golems too, if I can find a frickin' pumpkins.
That sounds glorious. I'm gonna go work on relocating some actual villagers.
Oh, I can't disable my exhaustion. That's unfortunate.
That's how we get there. How are you going to relocate villagers?
I have leads.
Oh, just...
They don't.
I mean, if
They don't.
push
They don't
comes
work.
to shove, I don't need rotten flesh.
Or I could just make a boat and
I
boat
don't
villagers.
need 3,000 stacks of snowballs.
If you're gonna make snow golems, yeah, you do.
Alright, whatever.
I forget,
Fire,
do I
come
need
here,
a
teleport to me real quick.
I need to make a boat. How do I make a boat?
You make a boat. Oh, I found lava too.
Well, I remember somewhere along the line, like, the crafting recipe for a boat changed and you needed, like, I think the shovels as oars.
Upside down helmet shape and with a single wooden shovel as you, in the middle of it.
Oh, okay.
So basically U shape with a shovel in the middle of it.
It snows again. Oh, hello, cow. I will name you Jeffrey.
But, I'm sitting there, I look up, I'm like, oh, you're Yoda. You look an awful lot, and I say my therapist's name, he's like, yeah, that's my dad. I just stuff like, wait, really?
Oh.
Just dumbfounded in my voice, just, I did not expect this today.
Dirt. They run to me, dirt.
Isn't it if we make the actual building for the villagers, like, it'll also work? Like, shouldn't they just spawn in it?
I don't know.
They'll repopulate if there's buildings like their village buildings, but actually get them started is requires at least a single villager.
Oh, no, we'll need two, because we need a villager breeding pit. I mean, what?
What?
Fire no.
What was that last item? What was that last item on the agenda again?
Nothing. I totally didn't say
okay.
villager breeding pit.
I didn't think you did. I just wanted to make sure.
Going up.
I am
Hey,
the
so-
hunger.
Well, ever since that
Despite
first
the
hiccup,
fact I just ate the steak and shake.
you know, I've never had steak and shake.
It's good. Oh god. I'll be right back. I'm going to food it.
It's a bit mining fatigue.
How do I review the chat in my phone?
There. What is giving me this mining fatigue?
I don't know.
Like I'm very lost.
Aha, that's how. Okay, there's a little button. There it is, live chat button. I wanted to make sure that way I actually knew. So I've had it up, but I wasn't sure. But real quick in between stories...
What was that sound?
I would assume a can of soda.
Yes, which soda?
Either Mountain Dew or Sprite.
Nope. Orange vanilla Coke.
That sounds really good. But real quick, guys, in between story time, and as we're attempting to go get people and things to make a village inside our island, as per always, check out the Nico database in the description below. Check out my other videos. There's a lot of things to check out. Check out my music. I actually have way too much fun making music.
He really does.
I've found a thing that could be my career path. Except I just haven't gone to an actually good college yet, because my hometown college sucked. And if anybody lives in my hometown and knows about EGCC, you know it sucks.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh no. The elect's gone British.
He's probably tired of me talking about how my college sucks.
No, I'm constantly under mining fatigue, and I don't know why.
Where are
You're
you?
supposed to be the boss of... over in the water temple!
There's like three
told
bosses,
me,
I think.
No! That's on repeat, bloody hell!
Oh, that's right.
That's
No,
right,
how do
gulp.
Oh, blah, 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 blah.
I don't know what to tell you about the mining fatigue. You would have to go through and kill the Elder Guardians to get rid of it.
I don't remember how to open the chat menu.
On?
Yes.
Minecraft.
Wrong version.
I.e., how do I teleport?
Oh. Poof.
Ah! Glorious.
Hey, look.
Oh God.
Woody Babbitts. Teleport to player for the sake of content. My axe, I need that. I'm assuming it's down
Tried to
there.
laser beam my face off.
Yeet.
Why won't it let me open it? Because I have spoon.
Ow!
I have spoon 3. Mining fatigue 3.
Ow! Where are you? There you are, you trident throwing little bitch. Ow!
Ouch. There wasn't this many drowns before!
Oh. Well,
Ow!
that's unfortunate. The hell? I'm lagging. I am lagging like crazy.
I can't mine it because I'm getting shoved around by the water so badly.
Ouch.
Here,
Toaster, help us break
Hey.
this sponge.
hold on.
Stream down!
Oh.
What?
Press a sponge faster. Sword? No! A pickaxe? No!
A
Someone-
carrot? No, I have mining fatigue. There's no way I'm going to be able to help you break that.
I did not.
Alright, we may do this search for content by attacking this base in a later episode. When we're a bit more prepared. Because neither of us brought milk. Or
I
anything.
had milk! You two idiots show up and we're locked in. Who that? Yeah, I played the toaster.
Largo!
You still
Alright. Okay, well, check out the Nico database. Check out my music. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. and I will see you guys as I'm drowning next time.